All right, welcome back to Let's Shashingo. I've yet to actually say the title of the series in the series. Yes, every time I say it, I do think let's Pokemon go to the polls, and I go Hillary. God damn it! If only you weren't the nominee. Uh, you know, just think of what could have been. Anyways, hey, we're back inside of Shashingo. I am tired as all hell. I am actually recording these the night before they go up, because I've been getting up at 4:30 in the morning to drive to work, and I am tired as all dicks, which is how you would actually tell how tired one's self is in a measurement. Of course, we measure tiredness in dicks, of course. So let's just get right into it so I can go to bed. Kohi, that is how you say coffee. So here we have a coffee. Yama. Yama means mountain. It is one of the easiest kanji to remember, because it's like this, and then there's a taller one in the middle. And if you trace the outline of it, it's a mountain. Wow. Wowie whoa. Indeed, indeed. Actually, you know what? We have a new one. Instead of wowie whoa, Borat, get that shit out of there. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Wowie zowie. That's the new thing, okay? You gotta say wowie zowie. Isu. 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 Oh, fridge butts. Isu. 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 I know this. I know every word that it's going to say because I've seen all of them. Isu. Why? Brain. Come on, brain. Come on, brain. Isu. Isu. Okay. I know I titled the episodes Let's Learn Japanese Together, and so far you might go, well, I'm not learning anything, Stribber. Sorry. I'm not learning anything, YouTuber. Can you tell I stream more than I YouTube? Yes. Isu. Why can't I remember this? I'm sure if I saw the kanji down there, it would snap my brain into what it is. Let's think of what words we actually can do here. It's not the zebra stripes or the zebra stripes if your tongue is not broken. It is not this hedge. It's not that. It's not the gotcha pawn machine. Isu. Isu. What the heck is Isu? We're getting close to shit or get off the pot time. You can tell I don't typically do the YouTube because I swear. And on YouTube, that's a naughty thing. This is a pure Christian Minecraft server on this here YouTube. You can't, don't mention the boobies or nudity. Oh. And whatever you do, don't say a swear word. Oh. Even though your stuff is said that it's not targeted to kids, we will not monetize it because we are YouTube. Isu. I am so annoyed with myself because my brain is like, you know this word. You know this word. It's none of the trees, it's not the fish, it's not the water, it's nothing with water. Because anything with water inside of this is either kawa or mizu. Not isu. Isu. It's not inu, you know? That'd be a nice easy one. Isu. Isu. I don't friggin' know. Alright, let's jump to the next word. Ramen-ya. Ramen, if you notice over there, is written in katakana. That's because ramen is not a Japanese dish. Did you know that? ramen is a Chinese dish.
花
It's a Chinese dish originally. And that is why it is written in katakana. Because it is not originally from Japan. I know most people, when they think ramen, oh yeah, that's Japan, baby. No, that's China. Like most things, let's be honest here. China, very, very old country. Strangely enough, they have a lot of history there. If it wasn't for all of the war and destruction in the Middle East / Mesopotamian area, we would have all these stories from there, I'm sure. Unfortunately, it's not. So, Shiro is castle. It also is white. Inu, all right, let's go to the... By the way, okay, Ryan, developer, mister, looking at you. We have a cat here, right? I'm sure if I zoom in far enough, there's a cat like right there, right? There's cats all over the goddamn place. So many cats. So many cats. And listen, I'm not a cat guy. I'm just saying, there's a single dog. Okay? There's a single dog. Oh, geez, that's very, very... By the way, let's zoom in here. Risu is the name on the dog tag. Funny story, if you look down here, there you got a dog bowl, right? And it says Ben on it. Anyways, let's take a picture of this beautiful boy. Risu is actually probably a girl's name. I guess it doesn't matter, you're a dog. You don't care about genders. You just care about eating. Nom nom. Alright.
植え込み
Ue komi. Ue komi. There we go.
ゴミ箱
Ue komi is hedge. Hedge, like bush hedge. This kind of shape right
ゴ
here.
ミ箱
Gomi bakko. Gomi bakko. So this is gomi bakko. In Japan, you sort your trash by the type. The reason for this, by the way, is because they burn trash and they use the carbon to make islands. Isn't that friggin' crazy? I mean, it's not like new technology or anything, but they use it to make islands. Along with other stuff. It's not like they just burn trash and then dump it in the ocean and be like, island made. I mean, there's a lot more to it than that. A lot more to it than that. However, that's why. Well, part of the reason why. There's a multitude of reasons why, but that is a major component of why they sort their garbage. And when I found that out, I was like, wait, that makes so much sense. Look at the airports in Tokyo. We have Narita Airport, which is like an hour outside of Tokyo. By train, that's a 20-minute train ride, right? But then you have Haneda. Haneda, right in the heart of that harbor, right? That island's man-made. The Kansai International Airport is also on a man-made island. And that is so friggin' cool. It makes sense, you know? If you look at Japan, they are a small island nation. They ain't getting any bigger. All right, Isu, I am just not remembering, so I'm going to take some pictures of things. I know the words for all the stuff in front of me. That's Kaito. Shingoki. Sorry. Kuruma. Mizu, Tamari, Eki, Kanban, Eiga poster, Eiga. Genkan matto. We got so many words. Butts. Isu. I'm gonna be so annoyed when I see this word. I'm gonna be so gosh dang annoyed. So let's find some good stuff to take pictures of. I don't know why, but I think that taking a picture of this is funny. It won't even let me take a picture of it because it's like, that's not even a word. Okay, here. Gomibako again. Wrong. All right. What I'm so stupid. Isu is chair. Isu is chair. It is chair. The reason, and this is going to sound like an excuse because it is, the reason I was like, oh, wait a second. Excuse me? Isu. This used to be stool. Isu is new. They started. Whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse me, Ryan, developer, sir, ma'am. I don't know. I from your picture and your name and the way that you talk. Chair. What happened to stool? They used to have the word stool in here. Sturu. Which is a thing, but were they like, that's not stool enough to be a stool, we should call it isu. Apparently. Oh. Egao dori. Dori means street, by the way. I don't know if it's a word that you will see in the game, but dori means street. All right. Okay. That, now I understand why it sounded so gosh dang familiar, but seemed foreign to me in the context of this game. Because it used to be sturu for like a stool, but they're like, technically that's a chair, dog. And so they made it isu. Okay, that, I feel less bad. I should still feel bad though. Isu is like one of the first words I learned. All right, let's get into quiz mode here. We have magazine. So let's see what we have for words here. I see one word that ends in an U sound, and the other two end in an I sound. So it looks like we have two adjectives and a verb. Let's listen to them.
Atarashi.
Atarashi. Atarashi. Then we have yomu.
Yomu.
And then down here.
Omoshiroi.
Omoshiroi. All right. None of these are new words to me. So let's go through them here. Atarashi is new. New. Atarashi. Let's see. I bought a new car. Okay. So atarashi kurama o kaimasu. Kaimasu, right? Is that how you conjugate kau? Kaimasu. So atarashi kurama o kaimasu. I bought a new car. Atarashi kurama o kaimasu. Atarashi, new. Kuruma, car. O is the particle that says what the verb do. So in this case, the verb is bought, kau, K-A-U, kaimasu. So we have kaimasu, the verb. O, what's the verb doing to? The new car. Atarashi kuruma. So new, right there. And then yomu is to read. Yonde is how we will conjugate that, yonde, into yomu. So that is to read. So to read the magazine, to read the book, you know, to read the sign, to read something. And then we have omoshiroi. Omoshiroi is used for like interesting or funny as well. It can mean funny as well. And sure enough, they have interesting and funny on here. So omoshiroi, yomu, and atarashi. Okay? Hey YouTube, guess what? That sentence about buying a new car literally happened yesterday. It's my daughter's first car. Don't tell her, okay? All right, let's check our answers here real quick. All correct. Good. All right, let's go through those one more time. Atarashi, new. Atarashi, to read. Yomu.
Yomu.
Yomu. Omoshiroi. Interesting. funny. One Punch Man or One Punch Man ga 面白いだよ. One Punch Man. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty funny. Yeah. The way he punches stuff and doesn't have hair. I like it. He just punches it once. Until he doesn't. And then the show gets substantially less interesting because you defeated the entire purpose of it. But anyways, so here we have Tori. And we have a Tori gate is what we call them. But they would just call it Tori. And have the kanji that looks like gate, I'm assuming. I can't see the kanji because I currently have it set in kana mode. But if you didn't know, Tori has a different thing that it can mean. It can mean bird or like chicken. So if you ever see yakitori, yaki, fried, tori, chicken, fried chicken, yakitori. That's those little skewers you see with the delicious meats on it. Corpse. It's wonderful. It's delicious. Listen. Hi. I'm a vegetarian, so I will regularly say things like corpse when talking about meat, but I'm not actually a vegetarian. I'm just lazy. If I hunt it, if I fish it, if I raise it, as long as I'm the thing that ended its life, I will eat it. So am I a hypocrite? Who knows? Anyways, let's look at what we have here. We have a word that ends in ru, probably a verb. A word that ends in I, probably an adjective, and another word that ends in I. In this case, ki. So let's listen to them real quick.
Kuguru.
Kumuru. Kuguru. I said kumuru.
Kuguru.
Kuguru. Kuguru.
Kuguru.
Kuguru. All right.
Korai.
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 伝統的
Ooh, dento deki. Dento deki.
伝統的
Dento deki. I have not heard any of these. Well, okay. I might have, but I don't recall any of these.
くぐる
So let's see what our options are. This is going to be the one verb, so that's going to help us. To pass through, okay? Fun fact, Torii gates are said to be pathways into the afterlife, into the spiritual realm, into that place that we don't go. It is the non-physical, right? You will regularly see people walk up to a Torii gate, they'll get into the precipice of it, they'll bow and then walk through. And they'll do the same when walking out, but back in the direction of the temple. There will be very famous temples that you'll see in Japan. They'll have like multiple Torii gates, and it said that as you pass through each one, you get closer and closer to that spiritual layer, that afterlife, that non-physical whatever, right? Also, the center of the Torii gate is for passageway of things that are spiritual, that are supernatural, that are blah, 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 blah. All right, so you walk on the left or right side, and when you walk through it, you bow. Some folks will clap their hands, much like when you get to a shrine, and you will bow and go, and bow, and you'll throw in a denomination that begins in 5, a 5 yen coin, 50 yen coin, something like that, for good luck, or it's a very common practice, and that's fun to do. That little bit of history, that's fun. I like it. I like that kind of ceremony. Let's see what else we have. We have traditional, ancient. I'm going to guess this way. Correct. Okay. So these are new to me, so let's read them. So we have kuguru. Kuguru, 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 kuguru. Kuguru, kugurimasu. So you walk up to the Torii gate like, what up, you got a big cock, and you go, kugurimasu, and you walk on through. I pass through. Tokyo kugaru. I'm passing through Tokyo, right? Okay. By the way, I am learning Japanese with you. So when I say stuff, do not take it to be the God's gospel truth, okay? It is me thinking through stuff. Don't assume I'm correct. Do your own learning along with me, okay? And if I ever mess up, you get in those comments and you correct me, please. Please correct me. Tell me, hey, you're fucking stupid, okay? Do it. Tell me I'm stupid. I want to know when I mess up. All right, let's listen to ancient.
古来
Korai. Oh. Many places in Japan you could consider korai. A lot of the temples down in the Kyoto area, whether they're in Nara, Kyoto, Osaka, a lot of those buildings are very, very old because that was the area of the capital before the capital moved to Tokyo in the Edo period, right? So, like, that's super cool. You go down there and you're like, that door is older than my entire country. And that's crazy, you know? People in America think driving 5 hours is a short distance and 100 years is a long time. People in Europe think driving 5 hours is insane and 100 years is whatever, you know? Not just Europe, basically anywhere but the Americas. All right, so korai. Korai, ancient. Korai. 僕のお母さんは古いだよ. My mom's so ancient, yo. All right, traditional.
伝統的
Dento deki. Dento deki. Dento deki. Dento deki. Dento deki. Traditional. 鳥が Dento deki. Da. By the way, I'm saying da a lot at the end of sentences. That's because I in my brain, I think, yeah, it sounds better if you don't say des. Say it in the more like casual da form, you know? They mean the same thing. Des, da means the same thing, okay? That's where that's coming from. All right, what do we have here? Skateboard. All right.
すごい
Sugoi da yo. Sugoi. All right. Noru.
危ない
Abunai. Very good words for skateboard. Let's hear them pronounced one more time.
すごい
Sugoi.
乗る
Noru.
危ない
Abunai. Abunai. I learned from a YouTube video actually. Abroad in Japan actually is how I learned the word abunai. So let's go through these and see what our options are. We have dangerous, to ride, and amazing. If we look at the words here, we have two words that end in I, and in that I, right? So those are typically going to be adjectives, and sure enough, they are in this context right here. This ends in U, because it ends in an U sound, probably the dictionary form of a verb, right? So we have dangerous, to ride, and amazing. And I will tell you right now, this is the order of them. So, sugoi. That's amazing. Oh, sugoi. Hear it all the goddamn time. This word gets used a lot. It's a good one to use. You go to a Benihana style restaurant somewhere where there's a little bit of flash to the cooking. The chef does something cool and you go, oh, sugoi. You know, you're like, oh, wow, he made a volcano out of onions. I'm not going to eat onions, but it looked cool. I will eat the onions. I'm not a 12-year-old, okay? Obviously, anyone who has any sort of like proclivities to food is a 12-year-old. Am I right? Or am I just overgeneralizing? Probably the second one. But sugoi. Sugoi. You know, it's amazing. Wow. You know, that's the energy of this word. Now we have noru. To ride. Norimasu. To ride a skateboard. I ride a skateboard, okay? I'll use watashi for I, by the way. Watashi, I, boku, also I, atashi, also I. Oh my, can be I. Like there's a lot of words that can be I. Boku is the more casual male version of I. Watashi is a bit more formal. So we'll use watashi here. So I ride skateboards. Okay? So watashi wa I'm the subject. Skateboardo ga, so skateboard. Is the particle that says this is the subject. Ga is the particle that says this is the direct object. And then we get to the verb noru, which will conjugate into norimasu, to ride. So, watashi wa skateboardo ga norimasu. I ride skateboards. And I do. Or at least I used to. Listen, I'm 45. It's been a while since I've touched one. There's one in my garage right now, but it's my daughter's. I used to be able to do a kickflip, a heel flip, a pop, shove, a Casper, anti-Casper, pogo, a lot of flatland stuff. Rodney Mullen, love you, Rodney. If for some godforsaken reason you're given this video, which by the way, yes, please send this video to Rodney Mullen. Love you, man. You're the reason most people skateboard. All right, and then abunai, dangerous. Abunai dayo. Oh, so dangerous. Abunai. Oh, is skateboarding dangerous? No, well, without proper safety equipment. Hi. Abunai dayo. Without proper safety equipment, yes, skateboarding is dangerous. If you're just riding it to and from a place, substantially less dangerous than if you're trying to drop in on a quarter pipe, right? All right, let's check our answers here. And that's correct, 100%. Wow. All right, let's listen to them one more time.
すごい
Sugoi,
乗る
noru,
危ない
abunai. All right, next one. All right, now we have isu. Now, I'm doing focused. So you can tell stool was one of the first words that I took a picture of because it's this early on, and that's how focused works. It does exactly what Anki cards do, where they show you them very quickly when you're first learning them, and then they space them out a little bit further as you're getting it down pat to kind of like transition from short-term memory to long-term memory, or at least that's the idea, right? So isu is chair. So let's listen to the words here.
ギシギシ
Gishi gishi, an onomatopoeia sound.
グラグラ
Ah, gura gura, another onomatopoeia sound.
座る
Suaru. Okay. This ends in u. So if we have a single verb in here, look at that, suaru. Okay. If anything, Mr. Developer, this quiz mode does suffer from the fact that as soon as you realize that verbs end in the oo sound, a lot of these just kind of give up the goat, right? That's fine. So,
座る
suaru, 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 suarimasu, to sit, suarimasu, suarete, please sit, suarete, suarete, oh, kudasai, suarete, oh, kudasai, please sit. Am I conjugating that correctly? I think so. But I don't know. All right, and then we have squeaky and wobbly. So I'm gonna put them like this. Okay, so let's listen to the onomatopoeia here. But if you're unfamiliar, onomatopoeia just means word that means sound. Bam, pow, those Batman sounds, right?
ギシギシ
Gishi gishi. So. Not too gishi gishi. What about if we go down one?
グラグラ
Gura gura. Yeah, this chair is pretty. Boku no isu ga gura gura doyo. This chair's so wobbly. And I accidentally hit the right bumper, and I don't have short-term memory, so I've already forgotten the last one. So. Pasokon is the word for laptop. It's a weird one. I don't. Noto pasokon is laptop. So it's like notebook noto. But then it has Pascon on there. And I don't know where that comes from. I'm sure it makes sense, but who knows? All right, so we have tsukeru, which I think we've seen before in these.
つける
Tsukeru. Does that mean to open? Ooh, we have all verbs here. To download,
ダウンロードする
which, hey, it's in katakana. We got it. We have to turn on and to use. Well, let's see what we have here.
使う
Tsukau, tsukau, tsukau. Tsukaimasu, tsukaimasu. To turn on. Tsukaimasu? Or is it to use? It was a 50-50 shot. Tsukeru is to turn on. Tsukeru. So, boku no noto pasokan wa tsukerumasen. My laptop doesn't turn on. To use. Tsukau, tsukau, tsukau. Tsukaimasu, tsukaimasu. So let's listen to these real quick.
つける
Tsukeru, to turn on. Tsukeru, to turn on.
使う
Tsukau, to use. Tsukau, tsukau, to use. And download suru.
ダウンロードする
Download suru. Sure. Download shimasu. To download. Let's see. このゲームをダウンロードします。I downloaded that game. That game? Or sorry, this game? I downloaded it. Not bad, not bad. We did get 2 wrong, but I think we did pretty good. By the way, Ryan, developer, hey, those coins up there, after you get all the filters, give me something to do with these gosh dang coins, Ryan. His name's gonna be like Ethan, and I just haven't checked since the last video. So, anyways, hey, we did it. That was a lot longer than they typically are, and it might be because I'm mildly drunk as I wind down for the day. But hopefully you learned a little bit with me there. I definitely learned some new stuff today. Will I retain that knowledge? Eventually, yes. Yes, I will. And so will you. We'll get there together with Shashingo. It's honestly a fun learning tool, and I'm very, very grateful that it finally came out. That is all for me. I'm going to try to release this one at noon tomorrow. I keep accidentally setting them to release at midnight, and then go, how come no one watched it at midnight? Well, because it's midnight your time, and most of the folks that watch your stuff. Anyways, that's not important. Stop talking out loud and going on tangents, you bald bastard. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you learned something, and I will see you next time. All right. Goodbye.